Hello to all comic collectors out there, and thanks for tuning in again. Since a long time, comic book crossovers are a big part of the industry. Unlike in movies, in comics anything can happen, and it happens. I'm talking about the strangest stories in comic books where two different companies come together and let their heroes or characters smash each other's head to pieces. Unlikely meetings like Superman Bugs Bunny, Batman Captain America, Judge Dredd Aliens, Tarzan vs Predator, Superman Thundercats, Star Trek X-Men, Superman Spider-Man, G.I. Joe Transformers, or the famous DC vs Marvel series. Most of the times meetings like this make no sense at all. When I was in my teenage years I enjoyed the stories, but after so many years and a countless flood of comic book crossovers I need to say, most of them are pretty crappy. But that's just my opinion, even though I have to admit some of them I really enjoyed. And some of the crossovers make kinda sense. So here's my personal top 5 of the best comic book crossovers. Number 5. Army of Darkness vs Marvel Zombies. I don't follow the ongoing series of Army of Darkness, but this crossover was pure fun for me. I'm a big fan of the Marvel Zombies series and I always enjoyed the character Ash. If you're a fan of both franchises, this may be a read for you. On number 4, I think this series has to be in this list. I'm talking about the Fire and Stone as well as the brand new series Life and Death, which is a crossover between Aliens, Predator and Prometheus. The strangest thing about this is that the comic crossover works, unlike the crappy movies. I'm still mad about the crap Fox did with these otherwise fantastic franchises. On number 3 we have something similar but a little bit older. These books were published in 1993 by Dark Horse Comics. The Deadliest of the Species, Alien vs Predator. There are many Alien Predator comic books, but if I had to choose, I always would take this particular storyline. A fantastic read. Despite the horror and action elements, there is also a believable political story in it. The cover artwork is stunning. For me, as a big fan of the movies, this was absolutely amazing. On number 2, don't hate me for that, but I really love this book. This is the 2 issues long Lobo Mask crossover. This book is sick. It is so full of humor and crazy that I've read this about 5 times now. Every few years I'll take it off the shelf and give it another read. It has its flaws in the first half of the second book, but nonetheless it is an amazing read. It is again one of those crossovers which make kinda sense. Or not? And my all-time favorite crossover series has to be Batman vs Predator. I know it does not make any sense, except it kinda does. For me, it is believable that the hunter from another planet comes to Earth and finds in Batman the worthy enemy. There are 3 volumes of this crossover. My favorite is the second one. What I always enjoyed is that Batman really has to pull out all his tricks to defeat his deadly foe. And every time they are coming back, Batman still remembers his enemy, which is so cool. It's like an ongoing series. I wish there would be a 4th volume. In my humble opinion, this is without a doubt the best crossover of all time. So I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure you click subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So keep collecting, guys. Bye.